Hello, Greenie. Good to see you today. A little strange. Just a little strange. I'll have to observe the spectral forces that inhabit us. Inhabit the area among us. In the interim, greetings, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody out there. Andrew Benintendo is here with you here, as we typically are, to fire emblems, to do so in the 8th iteration, to do so in a most hacked sort of way, to do so in the style of sacred. Do so in the style of Swords and Peace. That's what we're here to do. Shobi ye, first to arrive in the pit. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Bring in 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. Well, 5 4s. This would be like this, but you get the idea. You either have 4 of 5 or 5 of 4. And as Shobi's want to do, it's 5 of 4. Say we got some big moments are promised to happen in the game over the course of this stream. Now, we were promised a good game. This is not a good game. So let's take the promises that come to us with a bit of a grain of salt. By grain, we mean huge heaping serving of salt, like a whole shed of salt. Shobi, you're a 5-4 guy. You talking about your favorite time signature, perchance? There is a 5-4, the most accessible of what we would call the odd time signatures. Not sure how familiar you are with musical theory. But 5-4 is like, that's when music starts getting a little bit less accessible, shall we say. It gets a little bit more niche, a little bit more out there, a little bit, more artistic, to put it politely. I think, was it called Take 5? Was the most recognizable song in that in that one. So, oh yeah, I know. We know that. We 100% know that. But does 5 over 4, like fraction style? That's also people write time signatures sometimes. So that's how. But we needn't delve too far into that. We've got this to do. Yep. It's called. Oh yeah, it's if you you usually express time signatures more properly, but just in casual version, that's the way to do it. The way you did it right there, just like a fraction. And 5-4, yeah, things start getting a little odd. Things start getting a little weird. The politically correct term is that is an odd time signature. So yeah, we are full of knowledge, as I'm sure you know here. Something you might not know is this right here. Let's just say we've got. Don't like where this is going, not one bit. See, look at the last sentence here. Let's say. Here's the thing. No, it does not look brutal. It does not look brutal. It does not look brutal. You know, it's that pukehead Fido showed up, and then he left. It's like we thought we had to take him out. So we were marching. It's like, okay. And he makes like a log of wood and splits on us. It's like, what the hell are you doing, boy? Here, you should fight us. No, let's just go on. You wish you could have your memory for school. School would be a lot easier. That's, well, you know. What you will not want is IRL Andrew Benintendo's penchant for chaos. We were very chaotic students. We were, just to say that. And while we were supposed to study one thing, we studied some other somewhat related. This is actually what we were doing in ours, well, in school. You know, it's like this, we really weren't into it, so we instead read about something else. And we didn't care about this little scuffle here. But this ongoing happening over here, that was, okay, we're going to read about that instead. Oh, I'm supposed to read about that, and I read about this. And now, now we're not doing that thing. So it's a give and take. It's a give and take. Let's go ahead and get through this right now. Okay, we were hoping for a one-shot kill there, Varys, but you're not quite giving it to us. This is fine. We're okay with it. So how best to tackle him right here? Let's see. Okay, see this. She is piercing right through this double ascendant's very high resistance. Gotta love to see that. I mean, we know she's got a rather considerable weapon triangle advantage, but still, this is literally killing them 2 times before they hit the ground. Something else we love to see is Crocodile Hat. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. See where this goes, baby. See where they trust all is well in the world of Crocodile Hat. So we will be taking this chance with Uta. She might be better off healing there. Show us something good, Uta. Okay. Okay, cool, yeah. This is what you're about. I mean, you're about this more than this, but this number has been creeping up nicely on her. So we do notice her hit numbers are going up. That's a nice thing to see. Something else that's a nice thing to see is you can't help but notice this puke hit is here. Okay. Oh, well. What do you think? Should we do it? Why, yes, we should. And look at this guy. Look at this. Looking very flamboyant. Which, by the way, we are strong adherents of the flamboyant arts, for those unaware. Step in here like he owns the place. But here he comes with his, at a weapon triangle disadvantage. Probably gonna kill him. Oh. Change that probably to a definitely. That's the Thief Boy way here. And Thief Boy is just getting stronger. Let's go check it out. Oh, look at this. I mean, this number is okay. Let's see something here for a second. We suspect, first of all, that Thief Boy is maxed out in that. Oh, he's not maxed out here. Okay, interesting. He's actually got quite a bit of a ways to go. 20 was the strength cap for rogues in the original version of the game. Arguably making them the worst class. That was a thing that played that significantly handicapped them. Take a look at Big Boy scored. It's like he's only 5 behind Big Boy scored over here in this strength race. So yeah, while that 1 damage looks appropriate, you know, Thief Boy has been hitting the gym a bit. She's gained 2 levels since he's been here. She needs to gain a lot more. So let's see what we're going to do here. We can definitely go up the gut here with relatively great ease. Shobi, both of your statements, your recently typed statements, can be true. We got her because it was a glitch. This side could use a little bit more manpower. They could. Elena, we love you, but man, you are kind of lagging in some ways. Think you're the best one for this task? No, you're really not. Okay, maybe you're the one who should be doing this. Strangely enough, this is a strange thing to say, that she is the one to start the fight. She survives if both of these shots hit her. No, Tristan, don't even think about it. Score? Do you have to do this? Is what the boss? This one? No, this one right here is not the boss. This is here. The boss is up here. It's got Shen here shares the first two letters and the final letter of Shion, we believe, was the name the hacker gave to Carlisle. It's the wrong name. We don't really use that word here. We shouldn't. It's not a good idea. Cat Hunter, good to see you. Good to see you, Cat Hunter. Good to see you, baby. Okay, here's why our units are useless to it. This is the Milla crew. We are lacking in power. Our most potent units are all these three right here. Are those three there? And, like, she is also quite potent. This is a collection of our just aggressively mediocre units. Except you. Although you, again, much of your usefulness, this character's usefulness, comes in this screen right here, in what you see here. So she is playing the long game here. So what we could do is this, okay. Look out for the ultimates. Way ahead of you. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Now, with, again, Mr. Muscle over here moving to the center, now the west is even more undermanned. God damn it, Scourge, you fucking idiot. We were actually really, like, banking on a kill there. Since then we can send more units this way, but fine. We know what we gotta do here. We know what is best to do, and that's to give Xena a little bit more play. We don't think this kill gets her to the next level here, but let's give her some reps. Give her this coin toss. Okay, see? That's scored. That's how a real man does it. A real dead man. Yeah, we didn't think she'd come especially close to Gainesville there, and that's fine. That's okay, baby, that's okay. So what's going on up here? You're going on... Oh. What are you holding in your hands here? You're holding a bow, and okay, cool. Nice. Any chance you can lean on him? Okay. Do we give Laurel this kill? The problem with giving Laurel this kill, it's like, okay, yo, it's Shen from League of Legends. Ah, is it Shen? We would not be at all surprised if it was. We don't think that they're quite the same. It's been a long time since we actually just thought about League. We thought about Riot games there. Speaking of chaotic upbringings, some people here know is that we attempted to get a career at Riot there. We're kind of glad it didn't work out. We thought about it, yeah, like how would life be different? How would life be different if IRL Andrew Benintendo went to Santa Monica there instead of where we are now? Okay, I see it, baby. I see. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put Laurel. Okay, we've decided this. Yeah, we used to say if Andrew Benintendo, calling the shots there, would be, let's just say we'd have it together. We would have things in order. Like Milla here. Let's see her twirl that staff. Let's see her twirl it around like a helicopter. Okay, she chooses not to twirl. She chooses not to. Now, twirling is good. It's just like, you're twirling, you're showing off that outfit. You twirl, you spin. You get into magazines, or in these days you get onto, you got to, walk in that Met Gala, and they wear those ridiculous outfits. So there's that. And we know something about ridiculous outfits. Let's go. So Laurel has been decided to take this right here like this. Not that one, this one. All right. Laurel will probably be the target of that kid coming down to get us. This guy up here. Laurel will probably be the target of you. She cannot fight back, and her resistance is rather bad. Her attack speed is 19. This one's attack speed is 15 holding this. It's probably not much better with this. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Look at her go over here. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Okay, so you should do well right here. Izzy should be dominance or borderline. Oh, look at Izzy go. Yeah, let's not even think about that. Just do it. Izzy really showing him what's up. It's like 7. No, let's get that number up. So we're not interested in giving this one any time on the Andrew Benintendo stream beyond getting fired at. And we don't disagree with that decision. All right, Izzy, show us something robust. And have our people talk to you later, okay? Just not even going to look at you until then. The disrespect is real. Going at him, look at this. It's doing this very, very low amount of damage there. Yeah, we could, use more strength to get you out of here, but nah, 5. It's still 1 more than we need. A cat hunter, yeah, you have a good sleep. Keep chasing that burning horizon. Just do that for us. Rampart 1117, good to see you. You definitely deserve a less generic commemoration of this most enlightened transfer of wealth. Good to see you. We're done with overtime now. You're here for the stream, baby. Well, Andrew Benintendo is here with you. Many thanks for that most enlightened transfer of wealth. There you go. There you go. May you raise your sword high to open up the doors that show you the way to the burning horizon. It's a pretty good time to grasp a hold of this if we say so ourselves. It's the sword of many things. It's the sword of admonishment, the sword of punishment, the sword of greatness, the sword of a great many things. Okay. This is good. This is good. Let's see what we can do here. It's 17. How much you hitting him for? 12? 12, maybe 12? How does it feel to be Rampart 1117 today? Doing some overtime? You gotta earn that scratch somehow, baby. You gotta earn that scratch somehow. You're gonna have to earn your scratch. That's 12 plus whatever you're doing. 17, okay. Puts you at 29. You good for 7? Are you good for 7? You're actually good for quite a bit more than 7. Like a lot more than 7. So this is what we're going to have you do. $35, $6, $15. Okay. So no one is going to be getting any gains as a result of killing this one. So let's start with you. Let's just start with you. Let's see what you're doing. I see you there, baby. I see you there. First things first, Duolingo is going to show them the language of the bow. Should probably show the Dark Defilers animation a little more. It's very high effort. It's like this. Looks like a very high-strung individual is beneath those robes. We don't really do high-strung here. But if that helps you get damaged, then, go for it. So let's get a look at you. You are the one we are watching. Okay. It's a bit of a problem we've got here that involves bringing Willow up for the kill, okay? We notice Pukit up in the far, far northeast. There's Pukit here. Coming at us with, an iron bow or fire. Right. Iron bow does this much damage. It has an attack of 24. You have an attack speed of 23. This number right here is actually key. Because she's getting hit twice by that. That's the big problem. It's the big problem with their situation. So she is forced to stay back. Much to our chagrin. We'd like to get this kill. This does actually put him in a bit of a situation here. This guy can attack him. And she can attack him as well, putting him in a bit of a compromised position. He holds Radiant, which enhances these numbers by a notable amount. He also, for some reason, holds this S-tier weapon, where you gotta scratch your heads and think, what you doing, son? What you doing? You are going to bait this one by getting a little closer here. You are. We think you're gonna probably go for this one. Unless Pukit in the far northeast hits him first, and then you get to pile on, bring him to near death. She may be a tempting target. What items have we got there? Rune Buster Light Reaver. Okay, cool. Actually, you're just gonna stay back here. Maybe do a little healing. Yeah, you can heal up Thief Boy. Not think about this. This is what she will do. We do believe. Okay, that's not it. Helena. Now, Helena, she is the one who should be doing the healing here. One more use of Mend after this brings her to Gainesville. And that trip to Gainesville will undoubtedly bring her to the Hall of Gains. I am Tristan, and I'm existent. So he tempted to bring Tristan down right here. Here's the attack range. But he can't get there. He just can't quite do it. So he's not going to. Okay. Figured this would be your preferred target. You really can't. Oh, we're doing... Okay. Let's not see this 3. Oh. Duolingo sidestepping. All right. Yeah, bringing your bow. Yeah, we know. We know. One wonders if the Dark Defiler would have targeted Quinn, targeted him, with the aforementioned Light Reaver. He might be in some trouble after getting hit twice by that and then a Light Reaver. Yeah, Quinn might be in a bit of a pickle. Okay. Good job, Laurel. Good job, Laurel, that's for sure. Time to bust this out. Okay. You didn't need to spin it there, but you did. Fine. Take a look at this number here. Okay. Oh! She is really close to her set of games. We've got to assume that... again, it's like... I'm looking forward this whole game to the two groups getting to fight as one. Gotta wonder, like, who in that other group is gonna survive. Gotta wonder that, like, is this group going to... It's... Either way, we're trying to get her. We're trying to not keep this from going to waste right here. That's what... That's the goal to which we aspire. And she's still not flashing green anywhere here, which is a little bit interesting. Alright, cool. These guys got some work to do. Clear work to do. Well, you know what you're going to do. You're not even going to think about it for more than a couple of seconds. God damn it. And notice that these shots between 50 and 70 hitting at rates well below their expected output. Hey, Varys. Hold on. Oh, archers. It's just archers. That was actually a really big miss by Duolingo there. Because now, I mean, we can still get the win, but it's going to take a greater proportion of the force. Right away, we're going to remove you from the map. Just not even going to think about it. Okay? Oh, you have a Light Reaver, you say? That's cute. That's cute. Okay. You know, Willow's got some of this. Wholly unconcerned about... Light Reaver, I'm a Light Reaver in a park, and I'm a Dark Defiler. Willow's like, okay, that's cute. That's so cute. That's adorable. All right, we'll go with this. He'll go with that. Okay. Okay. And mention that we might need to use all the firepower available back here. No, we don't. Quinn's like, nah, I got you, bro. Don't worry about you. I got you. And got us, he did. Got us, he did. I am Varys, and I'm pretty cool. So the only 2 units, or the only unit that remains is the boss. Okay, that's curious. A happenstance most curious this is. What we are going to do is we're going to bring this one around like this. This one's going to be like this, okay? This is what's going to happen right here. And this is all we're concerned about here, is getting her another set of gains. It's going to be a very mighty set of gains. Okay, so did anybody say she was going to gain 9 arrows? Because if so, you have some clairvoyant capabilities to your person. Myron all this, baby. My 3 HP. Got a defensive, just tanky. Love to see that. Throw those gains arrows up, babies. Throw those gains arrows up. And it's odd that Tristan is going to be the one to lead this charge. It's a bad idea for him to do that. But it's what he's doing. Hi, Xena. What kind of chance you think you got there? You know, Xena, you could have rallied. Why didn't you? Love that mobility. Love the movement range on our guys scored over there. So let's see how best to approach Puke over here. Luna, okay. Niall, okay, that's something you got. Fine. Okay, so your defense and resistance about the same. They're about the same. Your attack speed is a bit truncated by Tomahawk, but still quite high. Speed is, yeah, speed and skill. You're a speed and skill kind of person. Your damage output should not be great, although this is interesting. That's interesting. Like, okay. Let's see how to do this. Let's see how to do this. Who gets the heal, Utsa or Willow? Give it to you. How much XP does this get, Willow? You gotta remember that you are not your rival down there. You're not, so there's that. Hi, Izzy. Grr. Yeah, mirror. Don't do that, Laura. Just don't. Tristan can not do it. Elaboration. Let's just do this just to do it. Your strength stands upon the pride of your country. Our strength stands upon Jim and Oates. advantage us. Yeah, I know. That's, okay. Good job, Tristan. So Scored cannot trigger his skills here, but he can do a whole lot of damage there like that. In fact, we're going to have him do that right now. Come on! Fine, you know what? Milla's a bit of a tank. Hi, what's up, dude? And we were hoping something would come from that. Both of them call one another kids. That's a little odd. We would not have chosen that. We would not have chosen that writing device for ourselves, but okay. All right, fine. Way to go, Miller. Way to go, Miller. Let's see. I mean, we know you're in no shape to do this. But you are in shape to do this. You've rallied what? You've rallied strength? Oh, strength. Nice. Okay. What's up, Fabes? Fabian, don't do that. He's got resolve here. We know that one. There's this ability down over here. He's got it. HP less than 50%. Now he stands on a fort, which of course regenerates a good much of that. Well, it looks like these two ladies cheerleading is doing quite a number for Tristan there. Let's see what kind of. Let's see. You can look at her HP here. Okay, it's at this high. It's 25. Chuck that. Okay, don't chuck that at him. Don't chuck that at him. Use just elaboration. Go ahead, do this. Cool. Cool. Okay, so his HP is down just enough so that he shouldn't gain any resolve from that. Fabian, you're here to cheerlead for Uta should we need her. Now say that spear elaboration, pretty nifty in his hands there. Quite nifty if we say so ourselves. Varys, you just stay there, okay? Don't make a fool of yourself. Yep. Milla's like, come on, let's get this over with. Milla inching dangerously close to another set of gains. We're going to give her an attack here. Yeah, that is the kind of person Milla is. Okay, so she's almost to another set of gains now. She should probably get even onto another set of gains. Okay, this was okay. Not sure what use you have for this, but you've got it. We are going to actually get her to the next level, just to do it. Because, again, we have every reason to believe, well, strong reason to believe that a forced ascension for her is inbound. It's gonna have her get another set of gains, see how that goes. See how that goes for her. Can you seize the fort? No, we didn't think so. Thief Boy isn't fit to seize anything. God damn it, Utsa! Well, I don't see anybody with even 1 HP yet to regenerate. That's why we waited that turn, so she could get another fine set of gains. She is literally 1 exp away from that. And the game just cucked us from that. We're not exactly cool with that. Only there was a way to reduce, to like, take damage in some way or another. Like there was like a spiked tile. But we get it, it's not really here. Well, let's end this. We don't need those gains anyways. Don't manifest it into existence. This one is to remain unsaved over. And life goes on. That's a rather foreboding title, no? You're no Liza-Let. You're Amelia, who's okay. A dusty-haired Amelia. Hi, dusty-haired Amelia. What you up to? Okay, so these two have the same communicative powers that Bro and Sis have. Cool. Okay, so is he actually getting along with her? He's just pretending like he doesn't, just to get their guard down, just so they can he can get in good with them, and then bam, backstab. Oh no, he was just gotcha, talking about what they talked about. Inane Dreams comes to us from Twitch. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. It's always good to share this space with one of your esteem. How's it feel to be Inane Dreams today? True. Yeah, we had. We're thinking. We hear. King Fido's words. Like, okay, but be on your guard, blue hair. Two days in a row, Inane Dreams. Yeah, we are going to be unable to stream the next three. So this is why we're doing. At least we highly doubt we'll be able to stream any of the next three. So we're doing it 2 in a row today. We normally, we only do 2 in a row if we're really feeling it. But hey, next 3 days we don't think we can do it. So yes. Did we clear 22X? We do believe we did. We do believe we saw it. We do believe we did. So, yes. I mean, there might be some other conditions with some of these chapters. It's like, hey, if you need to stand on this square with this unit while doing some weird TikTok dance at this time to really clear it. So there's that. It was simply a matter of time before we were to, do that. So we'll take every congratulation. Thanks. I know his actions are wholly evil, but I don't believe that's his nature. Maybe not, man. Maybe not. He's going to 1v the whole party. He's going to 1v this whole party, isn't he? He's going to 1v this whole party, isn't he? Just a minute, everybody. Okay, we're back. We're back. Better than ever. Let's do this thing. We need to finish before turn 9 comes around. Okay, same stuff as before, same stuff as before. What is what, Sloppy? Mean these stuff here? Oh. 2 units get up here by turn 9. You couldn't see it from there because it looks like our units were already on the north end of a castle, on the outside of a castle. It's like, get them up to the top of the castle. We're already there. Nah, it's on this one. Silly goose. All right. The Edison crew, the better crew. Hey, we got him. Remember him, everybody? Yeah. All right, this looks good. This looks good, and Lord knows, so do we. So do we. Item situation, probably quite good. Probably quite good. Although you might, want to get some Amina. See if we can get you some Amina. Nah, don't worry about getting Amina. Don't you worry, baby, about a thing. You're fine. Let's get you something a little better. Let's get you something nice. There you go. Nothing but special weapons for you for this special lady. Alright. This crew looks a little under-leveled compared to some of the other crew. Not you. You've actually been taking a lot of the X, but, that's what we had to do. See, some of these guys, their numbers aren't quite so high. Yours is pretty good, though. So is yours. And Pluto was just the guy. All right, let's just check this map. Let's. Oh, what? Come on. Let's see what we're doing here. Looking at Pluto. Boy, you got to get up front. Talia, you're like, just imagine if Izzy was aggressively middling. That's Talia. That's Talia. Imagine if Uta was aggressively middling. That's Lucky. Imagine if Ainsley here was aggressively middling. That's, what's her face? Ula. Okay, hypermobiles could be in the back. Alright, cool. And you exist, okay. Alright, let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's not tarry about. Okay, so you're a green unit. We're trying to move you, but you can't do it. Fine. Marshall, this is what Duolingo will ascend to if he's... That's what he'll ascend to if he's, if he gets there. If he gets there. Alright, let's go see this here. Let's go see this map here. Yeah, these guys are back. The soldiers? They're back. They're back. We gotta wonder about them. Cool. Alright. So right off the get-go, right on turn 1, our units find themselves in harm's way. And we're fine with this, for the record. We're okay with all of this. Alright, cool. What is Devil's Eye about? Let's check that out. Okay, cool. You're simply gonna hold Flux here. What's up, dude? Her known incapability for dark magic. Oh, we were unaware of such things. Okay. It's a productive conversation. A conversation most productive. What's up, girl? All right. You were unaware that Fornians can be so out there. You got to go to the hipster parts of town. You know, the parts of town where rent is starting to go up, and people who were there before are starting to complain. Those are the places you got to go. So you're coming at us. Little E should be pretty good to handle some of that, we think. Or so we think. We've got a steel axe and a steel bow. Fine. Little E is going to come here waiting for you like this, okay? What's up, dude? You're not so fast. This first sentence does not compute. Okay, that's a little foreboding, but fine, we'll take it. Okay, so he knows a thing or two. Or at least feels a thing or two. Okay. Okay, cool. Attentive, you say. And so there's an off chance that support actually, yields something productive. We're not especially optimistic, but there it is. There it is. Okay, you're going to be here. You're going to cheerlead for him for now. This is what you're going to do. All right. So we do believe that the only units who can get to us on turn one are these guys. And we've got guys in the way of them. So we like that. Octavia will be one of those guys. But first you're going to speak to Octavia. What's up, girl? Cool, cool, cool. So Octavia is going to pick up the slack right here. Cool. Any more conversations that gotta happen, because we've been doing kind of a lot of that here. Don't think we need to do this much. Alright, this looks good. This all looks... Oh, for fuck's sake. Talia, go talk to Girdly. What's up, girl? Greetings! Are you fare thee well, Talia? Tree? Okay. It's no disaster. You just get next to your buddy here and wait it out. You're fine here. So what are... Okay, you have a B with Thief Boy, Little Uzi Vert. Gotcha. I wonder who your supports are, if anybody's. Let's go. Okay. We've got this rousing music. Got that rousing that was okay. His damage output there went from squat to squat and a half. Cool. This rousing victory music here. We like that. Okay. It's been a while since we've seen Cagney just drop ink on him. Okay. Just short and to the point. I have a feeling that was supposed to be something, that little cutscene there. But okay. Okay. Alright, so these guys here, we should do something about them. We should do something about them. You have Belial. That hits pretty hard. Seals resistance, and you're doing the same. Fine. Hold on, Pluto, bro. I got just the thing for you. Pluto. Pluto is simply too much for the enemies to handle. This is why he was... This is why they, decided not to make him a planet anymore. It's like, they had to abasement him from planet to dwarf planet. It's like, yeah, we get it. You're a little too good for this world. And strangely enough, Lucky is probably the best one for this kill over here. We say that with reservation. What are you? A berserker. Okay, you look a little advanced for that, but your stats are not. Or should we give it to Little Uzi Vert over here? Little Uzi Vert's really close to a level, so is Lucky. Yeah, but you're gonna heal. You don't have a heal staff. What the hell is the matter with you? And we don't think we have any in there for you. Wait. You're not Little Uzi Vert. You are. Okay, never mind that. We're not using any charges of our prized staff on that. So you're going to go ahead and get this kill, just because you can. Cool. Lucky is going to start him off, that next Dark Mage. All right. We can work with that solid set of gains. He's not the most skilled guy out there. It's a rare event when that happens. maybe we do think he's underperforming there. Definitely do believe he's underperforming there. What's up, Luck? All right, cool. Very good. So, had a feeling that would happen. Okay, that was... Not sure what use you have for luck. Even less use for strength, but you got them. Fine. And again, Power Staff. We haven't forgotten Power Staff exists. It's been a while since we've rolled with the Little League crew. It has been a minute. It's been a while. And you can now probably 1v this guy. Just get him out of there. Hold on. Get that crit. Myron crit on you. Go ahead, get it. Crit's coming through. He's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna... Want nothing to do with that Belial. Just don't want that dumb animation on our screen. Hackney continues to be the guy. The guy. Again, not quite Hologains. Move any of these arrows anywhere else and you're there, but alas, otherwise. He didn't even need her cheerleading around. That's quite prodigious. Quite prodigious. Okay, let's do the same over here. Let's get these druids out of here. And Mary is a prime candidate for that. Look at her go. It's not even funny over there. All right, Mary, take him out. See if we can get somebody gains here. You're here, you're here. Octavia is actually reasonably close to gains. Mary, okay. Felicity's already gone. Raider. Let's have Raider swing his axe. It's been a while since we've been able to witness the power of Raider here, and we're going to do it. Cool. Just one simple slice. Works for us. Yo, T. We turned you into an adventure for good reason, and not good enough to remember to get you a bow. What's your experience at? 61? Well, we're definitely going to get you at least one more level. This is the plan for the man. So go ahead and have at it. Okay. Raider, soften them up for you, Little League. Stand by your man, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, give this. Okay, we'll buy that for $1. Did not exactly select. She did not exactly go for the higher attack bows, but specialty, that's what she's about. Rye, can you get this kill? Please tell me you can get this kill. Hit him with the Sif? Okay, never mind. You cannot get this kill. It's like Octavia is going to show you how it's done. Will she ever? Those guys just going right into the slicer. All right. Not a terribly difficult go of it in the early going. This is your attack range. Okay, so right here, moving right there gets you in the way of 2 enemy units there. We're considering that. You may be a good candidate for that position. We do believe it's the same over here. And you can cheerlead for him. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start goading him now. Actually, no. Just going to go with this one. Or no, we're not. Well, whoever goes there has to be able to take 3 hits from you. You. And you. Can they do it? You've got a longbow. Okay, you've got a longbow. Attack 24. Your defense is what? 18. Right, so that'll be 9 damage you're taking from them. Got a spear. Or you've got a silver axe. 15. That's, what, 33? Yeah, 33. Okay, so we're going to not goad any enemies here. We don't think our guys can quite do it. Can't do it. So they won't. What they can do is inch a little closer. He can goad them. He can goad them. They can do barely anything to King Fido there. They just can't do it. This should get her gains, and she, like, what's her face on the other side? Has Blossom. And we are wholly expecting a Hall of Gains entrant from her, although her Blossom doesn't boom quite as much. As you can see, very good set of gains from her. Very good. 5 arrows. Put it in. Shades down. Let's go. Niall is the one to go next. Guillermo is going to be the one who takes point. He is going to be the point taker. Because he's going to be charging forward. You have little choice in the matter. Look at, they're all coming down at once. Another example of very good level design here for us. Alright. We're gonna cause Raider to be quiet. That's interesting. Alright. That's one way to do it. That's for damn sure. The problem with us inching forward is, again, the mobs. This game likes its mobs, that's for damn sure. Inching forward puts us within a whole lot of... We need to stay out of these guys' way. Stay out of these guys' way, stay out of these guys' way, and we're golden. Or at least not in as bad of a position. Go have at it, Lucky. Okay. Very good. What's next, peoples? What's next? This is your attack range. Cool. It's actually not bad. This is your attack range. Cool. Let's go with that weapon triangle advantage. Use that 2 hours. Do recall that Felicity has received her fair share of taps on hit rates about this at about that level. Note that. And yeah, holy crap, Cagney. Cagney has used this weapon exactly twice, produced exactly 2 crits. Mowing them down like they're blades of glass. Blades of glass. Now, Pluto, what can we do with Pluto here? Well, Pluto is here, he exists. And the temptation is to be a little aggressive with him. Not generally a good idea. Although Pluto can be aggressive, that's for sure. Pluto can be aggressive. Raider's like, okay, I can't talk. I'm going to show you how little that matters right now. Didn't even look at the other weapons. Just looking for an excuse to swing that hammer. Didn't even look at what's above us. Show us something good, Raider. Alright, alright. Skill wasn't bad. Skill wasn't bad. Okay. Let me get a look at this here now. Yeah, we don't think you're flashing green in very many areas. We don't. Again, stay out of your range. This is generally a good idea. Hit him with the Sif. I say these numbers continue to disappoint no matter how low you set your standards. For Thief Boy here, he'll always fail to reach them. Okay, Octavia is going to hit them from long range. And she made good on that. This is asking a lot from her. What's going on up here? A whole lot, actually. But okay, I like you taking some initiative over here like this. An off chance this gets him gains. No chance that gets him gains. Yo, Talia. Bruh. Okay. I don't do that. Like to get you off the map, but our guys just don't have it in them. They can't do it. What they can do is smack you around like this. Okay. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this. What are you doing? Mary, I understand you feel anxious, you feel excited. But don't go smacking him with your sword like this. Not a good idea. The question is, who comes at this one? Who goes there? It's probably a good idea to start pulling people from here. Or at least you. See how well you do against these two. Just gonna see with this weapon in hand. Actually, not badly. These enemies don't seem to have a whole lot of Accuracy. They're not very accurate, are they? They're significantly lacking in the accuracy department, and this is one of the more accurate ones than we've seen to this point. We've not lost that much HP. All right. Any one of these units should be good for 14. As long as, well, you're not. And we don't really trust you to do it either. Yeah, don't worry about it. Can you heave a jab at him? You could. I mean, this is a really bad idea for you to do. What are the odds they hit you? What are the odds they hit you? You're kind of a fast one. 52. Amina Reaver is very accurate. Okay. Remember, it's Winston, not Lewiston. Good. Good. Had to get your hit rate up. Had to get that up as high as we could. New Paladin guy, pretty OP. Crocodile Hat. Nile here is... He's dual ascended. So he's the, what's her face on the other side? Like, you know. She's the beloved child of Lion, and Florina, she speaks medieval Polish. He's that version of this. Okay, cool. I like where this is going. Hit him from way downtown, baby. Cool. Just an axe. Cool. Let's see how well you do here. Just asking for a friend. Man, Rye, you're not good at all, man. What's going on with you? Like to be able to put her in a better position here. The problem is we can move a flyer there. And then there's that. We can move Rye there. There's that. Talia might be able to do okay, but she probably gets flattened as well. Oh, not so bad. She'll get flattened, though, with the other weapons, so she's in a bit of a bind. We could get that weapon out of her hand now. And then rescue you. Just wait it out. Making sure that you are not within any of these guys' way if you do that. What the hell, Blanche? God damn. Well, at least she can do the rescue. Now, Ainsley's like, don't tell me I gotta waste a turn doing this. Alright, what's going on up here? Okay. Fine. Blanche can be within the range of one of these enemies, not two. She's just gonna stand right here and... yeah. Oh, you don't do barely any damage at all, though you do have Radiant. Oh, Lightning. Okay, cool. You just stay right there, Blanche, and ready your lance. You two don't really rock the boat much. Can Pluto rescue you? Yes, you can. Lucky is a little too close for comfort there. Boom. Rye, what are you doing out here? What are you doing? You know you're not really suited to do much of anything. And yet here you are, trying to do something. Alright, let's see what they've got here for us. Okay, Winston getting flattened. Winston's still alive, but for how long? beat him since. Oh, come on, Niall. That's a bad one to miss. That's a bad one to miss right there. Now it might take 2 units to take him down. Everybody's going after Niall over here. Okay. That was a good one to get out of the way of, though. A good one to get out of the way of. It's like the enemy probably knows that they have him killed. They have Winston killed, which sucks because this group doesn't really have a true tank beyond him, although Cagney is awfully close to it. Yeah, there's 2 chances to just immediately eliminate him from the map. Okay, fine. But they seem to be dead set. Oh, wait, that's right. He has... No, he does not have... What's that? Like that taunt ability. He does not have provoke. At least we don't think he does. He has life and death, which makes him a very appetizing target. Dodge. We'll try rigging this once. We'll try rigging this exactly once. As expected. Everybody gather around. Come on. Don't be shy. Let's do this. God. Where'd it go? Okay, cool. Winston. We've done this for you a few times, Winston. You think you got a thing for, hearing your own eulogy. We think you have a thing for that. Again, it's provided some high clutch moments for us. The tank of the Little E squad is now officially gone. It's strangely enough, the Little E squad is definitely the greater squad between Little E and Millie's, but Millie has 2 better tanks than Winston. Yes, what's his face? Tristan is a better tank than Winston. Not by much, but he's a better tank. Winston provides notably more offensive capabilities. Either way, it's pretty good unit. Sorry to see it go. These things happen. Winston, 1 for you. 1 for the home, 1 for May. Let's do this. You earned it, you need it. There you go. Pain for the glory of Saren, yeah. So we're a little concerned now with him. Right here, he has life and death, and 3 units who can get at him. We're a little concerned that his survival is necessary for the chapter to go on. Interesting. And he didn't even get doubled up on, okay. Ah, yeah, he's a long archer. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Animation, for the record, not worth playing, but we played it. Oh, fuck. Okay. She'll live. She'll live. Oh! Thought she'd get out of the way of that second. Had that strong premonition. Okay, that's gonna do him a lot of good. Something we did not check. Green units are going to green. Fine. Something we did not check is this right here. Hold on, but first let's take a look. We gotta take a look at Cagney here for a minute. Yeah, Cagney is officially now the tank of the group here. And he does it way better than Winston did. Look at this. I mean, this number is definitely lower than Winston's, which is, okay, that's the huge advantage he has, but he has a slight advantage here, actually, and a big advantage here, and a big advantage here. So, yep, there's that. This is turn 4, and we're cutting through okay. We're cutting through okay here. Hold on, what was that? Oh, end their turn. 2 units got to be there. Cool. So does that act seize the gate, or do we need to then go here for the next turn? Either way, we're moving along non-terribly. You are very close to a set of gains, so we're going to get you that. We're after Lucky throws a little thunder on this situation. Cool. Uzi is fine. Pluto is fine. Again, we're interested in getting you some gains, and we would like to get you some gains. This is a straight-up bloodbath over here. Is that a support, or is that just a regular conversation? It's a support. Do you guys even have support with Ainsley? Oh, you do have a support with Ainsley. Well, we'll get that. Probably. First of all, you've got to get this lance shoved up, but where? And against whom? You should kill whoever you get to, and this is an easy decision. It's going to be you. Maybe you should have got the other one. They were a little more threatening. Either way, that was nice. It was nice for you to nail them with that 9. Speaking of nail, let's get a look at you here. Okay. You know what you're going to do. What a tease. Healing up. 1 HP left. Can you make any contributions here? We are not of the thought you can. Like, maybe you damage that Pukit over there. We're going to try to have you do that. The problem is that those mages are going to absolutely have a lot of fun at your expense. Look at Rai over here. Okay. How'd you get why are you doing all this damage all of a sudden? That is a curiosity. Let's see you do it from a different angle here. Like here for one. Okay, I like it. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, let's say we were dismissive of your powers before. We still are. But we were dismissive of your powers before. Talia, you don't have many ways to contribute here. Like, you don't. You can heal up this one, and you may do that, but you don't have any healing staves, do you? Oh, you have recover. Yeah, go do that to her. Not really cool with you getting too close to the bulk of the action. Not going to be your thing, okay? That is more of an Octavia thing. Ooze, bruh. Let's get rid of both of these guys right here, right now. Let's do that. Cagney's like, I see your dumb little arrows in your hands there. I don't care. I simply don't care. I'm here to tell you that I don't care. All right, so Cagney's streak of crits with this weapon ends, but he's like, nah, matters very little. He's right. He's very, very right about that. All right, show us something special here, Felicity. Pretty special, pretty special. Oh yeah, that's right, they have miracle. Slamming him with the Sham Shear. It should be called the Slam Shear. Show us something special here, Felicity. Okay, yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good and special. You're not really getting them, you know. This is your specialty, but like normally when someone like you fails to get any damage, any damage output. Or become a little dismissive, but not this one. You can use this. We think you're overperforming here. Of course, that's nice. Let's get this in the hall. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, that was nice. Finally got that. A good thing to see. What's this a good thing to see? Raider shoving his axe. In a lot of strange and curious places. Like up this guy's ass. Actually, no. This is a youth thing to do. Total domination by Mary. Totally dominate, Mary. Get out. Hey, totally dominate here, Mary. Okay, pretty good. Not great, but we can work with it, as we're very fond of saying. That's kind of what she's about. Defense, strength, skill to a lesser extent. What are you doing? Blanche, bro. We'd like to have you toss this axe at this puke here. Yeah, that's not a winning play for you. It's not an entirely losing play for you. You'll be effectively the last one to move on this turn. Well, look at Niall over here. Damn, son. Slow down a little bit, why don't you? Burr, 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 burr. So Octavia can do something pretty cool here. Maybe we'll have her do that. Octavia is actually a very strong candidate to goad these mages up here. You see all these mages? Well, these two are gatekeepers, so they're not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. But she can actually do some serious damage over here. Some damage and most serious. And she's going to start doing that. Start back here. Go ahead, burn them. Alright, there's Fire Emblem Heroes Amelia. Octavia did not think much of her. She shouldn't. Hey, she goes again. I am Octavia. I am dominant. How can I be dominant if I am Octavia? I am Octavia. My name is Octavia, not dominant. Okay, don't do that. Do this instead. Yeah, no. Okay, so Octavia does not actually dominate these pukids over here as much as we were thinking she would. But she does pretty good. We'll worry about this crew here for now. Raider should... Actually, Raider's resistance is actually not bad. It's really not bad. It's 10. It's not good, this set. This set, it's not good. Now, you've got a big target on your back, but we still kind of have interest in you being aggressive. Let's get rid of these guys. Edison, what are your odds of getting hit by these guys? Just checking it out. Oh, actually kind of high. Yeah, you stay back. You stay back. Maybe get in the way of one of them, but even that's a huge maybe. What's your range? Reeve some axes, maybe? That's typically a good idea for you to do. It is a good idea for you to do. See a nice, robust set of gains. It's a good idea for you to do. Okay, that was actually pretty robust. That's pretty robust. Again, you're definitely lacking in the firepower department. But, you know, your friends you made along the way, that's what it's about. I have a feeling that you know that's what it's about. I'm gonna look at you here. If you make it to 10, we have a feeling that you're gonna get the same bonus that Gurley got back over there, so we are gonna try to get you there. You got the same bonus that Felicity got, so we're trying to get you to 10. That's a great bonus for you to get, especially if you secondary ascend. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. That's a big if. We don't know what's going to happen. We still don't fully trust Greenie over here. He's a green unit, and for those who could not see that. Niall? Niall is going to be put in the way of mages here. Oh, not especially. Niall, take him out now. Let's do it. Don't need to overthink it. Good job. Good job. Show us something good. Okay, solid. We can work with that. It's just something we can work with. Now, Octavia can also work with shoving arrows up your ass, and that's kind of her thing. Actually, she does rather poorly there. Tell you what. Why don't you start this off? Okay, you're not the most advanced magic user. We get it. In fact, you're not as advanced at all. I think there was a way to reduce to mess up the weapon triangle advantage to ours, but that's not what it's about. It's not what's happening over there. Okay, so we do not have the firepower to get this. At least we don't think we do. You are going to start them off. Or should you? You got 34 damage in you. Alright, cool. Just gonna soften them up a bit. Yeah, we didn't. We knew, just had a feeling that was a bit much to ask. Had a feeling this is a bit much to ask there. JP Dunka, 8207 from YouTube. Good to see you. Good to see you. What is this Romhack all about? I'm going to tell you. From a gameplay point of view, it's far and away the worst Fire Emblem Romhack we've ever played. No. The worst Romhack of any game we've ever played. It's about bickering royals. It's about, just your standard medieval Renaissance era drama, story-wise. Gameplay-wise, although we've said it's terrible, it does do some things that are memorable, like here. It forgoes weapon durability. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that. Units have the possibility of 2 ascensions, 2 promotions, like this is one such unit here. Normally you just go from Cavalier to Paladin, but he's like, no. Put a grand in front of that. And they did it. So there's that possibility as well. There's that. That's the short of it. We trust it is a good day to be JP Dung CA 8207. Who gets this heal? Who gets this? Pluto or Little Uzi Vert? We're giving it to Pluto. And as you can see, the enemy's heavily favoring the right side, the east side of the map here. You saw them. You saw them just go to town on Winston. This is why he is no longer with us here. Yo, Ooze. Okay, yeah, we know we had been stepping into the range of these guys. We know. Pluto and Cagney are definitely well suited to handle these tasks, especially Big K here. When you're getting it done, he's got his cheerleader here. You know, stretching, preparing for a big dance number. That's what she's doing. This is what you're going to do. This is probably the best use of this turn here, so we're going to go here. I can transfer things. Okay. Can you? Like a mirror of her, your aura, your personality. She's not sure I'd. And if we're going out, you know, it's like our going out buddies, our poker buddies. We're going out playing pickup basketball. We're going out. We're gonna go out, hitting up a bar or two, hitting up the pub. Don't think she would be one of our first choices because of her aforementioned aura and personality. I mean, she's a good unit. Not sure she'd be the top of our list to invite into our inner circle. Okay, just wait it out here. Okay. Now one has access to her. Strangely enough, for somebody in her position, this number is not very high. That number is not very high, although she does have budding talents to that effect. Not sure that the gains have quite stacked up as much as she was hoping. All right, ooze. Win or lose, we still booze with ooze. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, come on now. Agent Doppelher is coming to us from Twitch. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Can this beast be slain? We have every reason to believe that it can. It's because the last couple of battles been agreeable. We have to, we have suspicions based on some of the text found in the game. But yeah, our units, despite the ostensibly poor level design, this battle is not very poorly level designed because the horde's coming at us. It's very hard to, the cardinal level design sin this game makes is that they give you hordes of enemies face off against you at once. You have groups of like 5 coming at you. You can't go little by little. The waves come at you, and they hit you at the same time. Here, they're hitting us, but they're doing things like this to us. This is what they're doing. So, I say we are cautiously optimistic about the remainder of this game, and we don't know how long it lasts. It could actually be quite long. Good job, Octavia, getting gains. She's already maxed out here. All right. This is actually a very good level for her. Normally, we call this incredibly tepid, but survivability ain't such a bad thing. And every time she sings, she goes again. We like that. This damn fool thing is not staying on the custom. Look at Cagney over here. I think that we were a little concerned about not having a proper tank after Winston died earlier in the battle. This is Andrew Benintendi, golf announcer and/or ASMR specialist. Andrew Benintendi is here with you. They're coming at Edison. They're going for the big hits here, albeit at a very low rate of hitting. We appreciate the enemy's moxie, but don't appreciate their stupidity. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, good. Let's get this away from my face. Sienna, the dodging machine over here. Very nice. Very nice. He actually seriously thought Sienna was going to get rocked by that arrow. Kind of like how this one got rocked by this. See, as we said before, Felicity has a history of being bested by hit rates about this high. Recall we said that earlier after she avoided something a little lower than this. She has trouble with 20-somethings. That's her bane. Fine. Shut up our heel mage girl. It's not going to make a damn bit of go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Cool. So on this turn, we do believe it's 6. 5. Oh, it's only 5. Okay, we thought this was 6. We need to get up there and, get up there. But our units can be aggressive on this turn as well. We can be aggressive here. I'm saying if this was 6, we still have every reason to believe that victory is going to be ours, but we need to really move. We're still going to move. Raider, we're trying to get him to 10. We do believe because 10, if you recall, she received this fun little ability here at 10. This one in the corner, right there. And we think Raider gets a similar boon. So let's get him that similar boon here. Let's try to have him fell the highest level opposition. 7, 12. Okay, the mage is 12. You're going to fell that mage. You will rid us of that mage. This is what you're going to do. How capable are you of this? 27. 33. Oh, you one-shot them. Yeah, just do it now. Good. A nice, healthy chunk of experience for Raider. And now one of these, at least one of these, are going to be reserved for Raider to slay. He shall fell his less. Look at that, 16. Okay, that's a good one for Raider to go up against. And this one is a dual ascended. So there's that. Blanche has been very quiet this battle. Let's change that now. All right. Yo, tree. Bruh. Don't do that. Yo, tree. Bruh. Go ahead and do that. And one of the other curious quirks about this game, JP Dunka 8207, is that some units can use heal staffs to attack. Edison. Okay, we're not going to try to get you to a new level. We do believe you receive a forced ascension very soon, if not after this battle. Okay, who gets killed here? Who gets killed? Rye? Let's look at Thief Boy here. All right. You will get gains, and you're going to get them here. You're going to get them now. You're going to get them today. Rye really relishing his time in the spotlight. Hey, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the unlikely event of Thief Boy getting strength has happened. Didn't think he had it in him, but yeah. He has eaten his oats and proper. Let's see who else we can get gains. That you look like a good unit to whom gains should be assigned, and we will do it. Yeah, gains, we're not going to call the gains goof, we'll call them good. Shade, stay up for Tourette's girl over here. Okay. It's odd that it's never a good thing when a thief boy outdoes you in the gains department, but this is exactly what happened with Tourette's girl over here. She's got to lock in. She needs to keep her eyes on the prize. You're recently gaining levels, so there's that. You also recently gained a level. You recently gained a level. You recently gained a level. Well, let's just take you out then with you. Hold on, what's up here? That's only you. Okay, cool. And look at this guy say, my name is Cagney, and I ruled. He's just gonna go up there like that. Oh, you got a Dark Reaver? You got a Dark Reaver, do you? That's adorable. Well, Pluto is actually gonna ruin your face right now. Just gonna take this, boom. Or is he? Yeah, Pluto is going to do that. Just grab this right here to say, yeah, this is mine. What you gonna do about that, bitch? That's right. Total domination by Mary. You really should not expect anything different from her. She has done exceedingly well with this weapon. Brave bows in this hack have been... Brave weapons are a little questionable, but she's been the best brave weapon holder to this point. Alright, let's do something about this guy right now. Let's do something about them. 10, 35, 20... Cagney, well, let's get Cagney to 10. Cagney will get the kill. How much damage does he do into this duelist in it? Anybody good for 20? We're looking for 20 damage. Uzi, is that something you got in your system? Possibly if you crit here, so why don't you crit here? That's a nice thing to see, if we say so ourselves. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. He just got a little fire to the feet. This Cagney is here to get the win. This is what he's going to do. And he's going to swag this out with his decidedly lesser weapon. This is what he's going to do. And this is what he did. He's going to get a nice robust set of gains for his 10. He's going to get a nice tepid set of gains for his 10. But he's pretty far ahead of the game as far as that goes, so we're not terribly concerned, though we do. Let's not make this a habit there, okay? Don't make that a habit, Cagney. We're going to have our people fix that for you, and you don't want that to happen. Dismissed. Just going to say that right now. I'm just going to put that out there. Lucky you help out girl here, okay? You help out girl. Recall Pluto has cut his way north. Pluto, and she cheerleads for Pluto too. Not as enthusiastically, but she will cheerlead for him. But he won't. She's not going to get that close. This is Pluto's fight up there. See what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, cool, fine. So she's in the way as well of you, and we're fine with that. Like, it might be a little annoying if you come at him with a Reaver weapon, which you don't. Cool, let's see what happens. Okay, you're choosing Pluto as your opposition. We find that vexing. Like, why? When Octavia was right there. Granted, Octavia is probably going to hit you way harder, but Pluto still matches up ridiculously well against you. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this guy. Isn't he cute? Isn't he adorable? He thinks that silencing little E over there is going to make a damn bit of good. No, it's not. It's not going to make a damn bit of good. Now, silencing her might make a damn bit of good, but not in the grand scheme of things. It just stops her from leveling up a little bit. Okay, reinforcements. This is kind of adorable. Fine. I mean, we're really close. We are dangerously close to here anyways, so... let's just get out of these guys' way, unless they're going to drop something nice on us, which we're assuming they're not. You know what they say about assuming? We should do it every day, all the time. We can't help but notice that you just sat on your ass there. Now, we're not cool with that. Hey, Raider, where are you? Oh, fuck. You're far behind, aren't you? That's fine. We're not too concerned with that. Look, these guys got their advanced weapons. Okay. Aura. You've got aura. Fine. Actually, not a bad set of boons with that, if we say so ourselves. So in order for Raider to get gains here, he's got to either expose himself here or hustle this way. He's going to take the latter. Now, he can't get out of the way of these enemies' attacks. He just can't do it. What he can do is limit his exposure to it. And this is what he's going to do. He's going to stand right here. Hold this. There's this. Okay. This one's going to get you, and that's fine. They're going to hit you with aura. Edison's got silence on him. Oh, you've got sleep on you. Well, shit. That puts you in a compromised position, doesn't it? Do it. Looking forward to getting this one off the map now. They have staves. We don't think we can steal them. Okay, who wishes to get a kill? Who wishes to get this killed? Mary, are you quite contrary? Like for her to get it, her levels are not as advanced. But what is he going up against here? A tomahawk, right. Your defense is 11. Your attack is what with the T-Hawk? 33. That's actually kind of a lot. That's going to pitch you for about 24, and your HP is only 19. And that's fine. You can survive that. However, Pluto might have a little trick up his sleeve. You think Pluto could just 1v this guy right now? My name is Pluto and I rule. I don't even need an especially advanced tome to stomp all over your stupid face. Actually, come to think of it. Alright. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. 40 damage. How much damage are you doing here? You're doing as much as 26. Cool. Pluto, you're good for 27 damage against the Pukit over there. That might be a little bit much to ask. Actually, you're good for 26. You might have to come in for the win. Tell you what. Just do this, okay? Cool. Alright, who is suited to take you out? It's almost assuredly just Felicity, and we're fine with that. Hagney can't quite reach, but this is okay. Little Lucivert certainly can't reach, but this is okay. We're not concerned about that. And Lucky is here to do this. We are expecting Felicity to one-shot that Pukit off their high horse. This is what she's here to do. If she... Oh, look at this. Yeah, we do this with her eyes closed. But don't close your eyes because you missed her beautiful dance there. A dance most beautiful. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's throw a little Christ on the situation, Pluto. You understand you have, your main affinity is darkness, but we think that you walk, your walk with the Lawada is a little bit more becoming. What's going on here? Let's take a look at this. You understand you have a very large attack range, but it's not that big. Sienna, we actually prefer you get this kill. You got 2 shots to do this, Mary. Don't mess either one of them. Cool. Oh, nice set of games, right? Okay. And Sienna's going to get this one. This has been decided. It will not get her any gains, but... nice chunks of X by our units there. All right, so rescue the lethargic boy over there, and you just get the hell out of the way. Same thing with you, thief boy. Actually, you guys can both stay there. You're both out of the way of attack. See what happens. Oh, crap. We didn't see them there. Okay, fine. That was a bad, bad shot to get hit by a little Uzi. We actually completely forgot about this crew on the west side. All right. Let's say little Uzi Bird over there is in some trouble. Say little Uzi Bird here is in a lot of trouble. Let's give him 1 shot to rig this. We're not real optimistic, but we're going to give him a shot. This is a 60, a non-terrible chance of a miss. Come around, everybody. We're doing this again. Andrew Benintendi makes very few mistakes. Normally, our strategy, our plan's perfect. It's our unit's execution thereof, which is often incredibly flawed. That time it was on us. We just simply forgot about the reinforcements out of the west. And the west was dominant there in the early parts of the battle. Little Uzi Vert will miss his long flowing hair, will miss his fixation on the devil, and will miss his weak chin covered up by a meticulously groomed goatee, beard, combo. These things happen, though. These things happen, though. Uzi! 1 for the homie. 1 for me. Back at it, everybody. Back at it. Back at it. But God's vengeance shall reign supreme. Based. Based. Yeah, Lucky is the other one in the crosshairs. He's got just enough defense. Lucky he doesn't have much going for him. Let's be honest. He does have non-terrible defense on him. Okay. Raider is fine. Raider is fine. Raider is going to get his level. He's going to get his gains. And he's hopefully going to get his plus 15% crit. He's going to do that right this minute. Couldn't help but notice the relatively passive nature of these reinforcements. How much XP you need? You need 64. You actually need to get this kill. Let's have you get the kill. Who best to do that, though? Who best to do this? I mean, you're a good pick. Oh, you only need 5x. Go get this. Go get those gains, girl. Okay, we're not looking for you to get a crit, Mary. We're also not looking for you to get killed, Mary, so go ahead and attack him from here. Cool. A nice little trip to Gainesville for Mary. Okay, fine. Strong possibility that this crew will be forced ascended very soon. This is why we're really trying to get this number to 10. What are you doing, Radar? How much are you doing? All right, you got 2 chances to get this kill. Let's see you get it. You got it. Yeah. Show us something good. Okay, not bad, not great. Definitely not great. Yeah, that's what we were looking for right there. Let's see what kind of training can be done here, and then we'll take our win and go. Cagney, not close. Lucky, not close. Let's see who can get some gains. Pluto! Ah, but Pluto can't get there. He can't get there. Sienna can't get there. Ainsley, not close. Niall can get there. So who gets the reps? Who gets the reps? Isn't it you? Or is it you? Well, again, you cannot get there. You can be the one of those to take point there. You can take this, or maybe she can do it. Maybe these two can do it. She can do it too. It's options abound. So if we're interested in getting you this kill, and getting you a kill, let's see if we can get this to 3. But no. Who gets it? You, or is it you? We'll put a save state here. I'm gonna try to, rig this to our advantage. Oh, you're a Grand Paladin. Well, we're gonna save state this anyway. We're already committed to doing that. Lucky number 2. Right from the get-go, you're just going to take this guy out immediately. And she did that very thing. Ah, not even close to gains. That sucks. Fine. Let's see you take out this one. Let's see you take out the Grand Paladin. Let's see if that's any better. Let's see you take down the GP. Well, you need to hit both these crits. Let's see if you do it. Oh, that's still not a win. Never mind. Never mind. Looks like Cagney can help you out here. Sup, K? You can get that support, but you have other things to which you must attend first. Okay, so can we get the Cagney support with Lucky, and then also be able to get this kill, and be able to get her gains? Let's see it. Swag this out with her lesser weapon right now. Cool. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're not getting gains. They're not happening. Let's not worry about it. Not on this turn, Octavia. Niall, do the honors. the enemy's attack range. We see it. No big deal. You, though, are very, very weakened. Looks like you can get supports, provided he can heal you. And he can do it. What's up, dude? He was calling out the name of a certain Fire Emblem 7 mage. Okay, cool. We like his moxie. We like his spirit. Lucky over there. Surprisingly wise, I'd say. That's a backhanded compliment if we've ever seen one. So for how long are you gonna be asleep for? One turn. Fine. He should wake up the next turn. He should. Should wake up the next turn. Yep. You have wake as Rampart 117 coming to us from Twitch there. Yep. We are here. We usually do go, you know, another hour or so after this, so yeah, we are here with you. Andrew Ben Nintendo is here with you. Well, you matching up against that Pukit over there. You got a resistance of 16, which is actually pretty good. Tell you what, you just stay here, hold that javelin. Talia may be needed in the far north here to wake his ass up. This is what might be needed. This is your attack range, by the way. A lot can happen there. So Talia is going to skirt the edge of this. Hopefully not running into anything bad here. Cool. Okay. Homie's really going for that, isn't he? Yeah! You show him, thief boy, yeah. Go! Oh. You have returned from the gym. We trust this was a very fortuitous, productive day at the gym for you. Now we have Guillermo just throwing spears. Why wouldn't he? Okay, cool. No, if you got that kill, if you were in a position to, we would actually give you this kill outright. Let's see if there's anybody who can get it. Like, we can get you gains. We're actually just going to do that very thing here. Before we go ahead and claim it. You can claim it, can't you? But you're going to wait for some of our guys here. Oh, look at you over here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Talia, go have a day of it first. This should get Talia gains, okay? We are expecting a rather prodigious plot moment to happen soon after we do claim... Oh, come on, Talia. After we do claim victory for ourselves, so there's that. Yeah, okay. Don't even think about it, Talia. Just take him out of this. Prefer to whittle this guy down a little more in case Talia, you know, craps the bed on one of them. And you are actually a pretty good candidate for that job, so let's give it to you. When in doubt. Okay, I like it. Pluto, the guy. He's been the guy for us. A very great guy for us. And she's going to be a great guy. Oh, he's really close to gains. Okay. We're tempted to just stick around a little longer. Pick him out. Just to get Pluto his gains. Because she's going to get gains. Show us something good, Sienna. Show us something good, baby. Okay, that was solid. That was solid. That was solid. See what's happening here? Not much. Not much. Okay, cool. Cool. So should we wait to give Pluto some gains here? Should we wait to give Pluto gains? Tempted to also get her some as well. Let's see if she can get it. In fact... we still have one more turn with which to work. Gotta give Pluto, Felicity some gains. Hopefully it's not all for naught. Let's get a look at our friend over here. By friend we mean pesky enemy. Coming at us with Arcfire and Divine. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely got enough to resist that. Cool. Alright, see what happens. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Ain't no thing, baby. She's got it. She's got this locked down. So we're going to see if killing this one gets Felicity gains. Oh wait, never mind. You've come in. What a way to take Felicity's gains from her there, Baron boy. Hope you're proud of yourself. Alright, last turn. We know what to do about this. Do this one. You're at 98, isn't it? 97. Perfect. This will do just fine, babies. This will do just fine. Alright, Pluto showing off his planetesimal powers. Alright, solid set of gains. Solid set of gains. Let's get this win. After we get some supports going. Let's see what kind of supports we can get here. Oh, you could have used your staff. Oh well. More the merrier. There we go. Burp, 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 burp. Ainsley, what do you know? Niall, do you have any supports? Probably not, actually. Well, that's a little sus. That was Filene there. Yeah. Okay, so where is that guy? Where is Niall? Is this Niall over here? Like, because even the dead one, see this right here? This is Winston. He just did die. They're trapped in there, aren't they? Okay, you're a little, normally when you see somebody cackling on like this, it's like, okay, let's bring in the men with the white coat. Not look at this one. No, that's what you'd be saying in a more civilized society, but this is not the one in which this one here. It's if those who claim divinity are elevated to strange and curious positions. Yeah, she's kind of bad, but you know. There she goes. It's in the neck. Her neck is too tall for the rest of her body, and she feels mad about it. That's why if she had a properly sized neck, none of this would have happened. I hate this game. I hate this game. looking forward to the two paths coming together. Like the whole game, we were looking forward to that, and the game is like, nah, we're not doing that. Oh, we got a feeling that they are entirely serious. He'll survive. Okay, he won't. Nice 0% there. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. You gotta notice that these scripted battles don't seem to make much sense. You gotta love it. It's like, you notice Fire Emblem Romhack scripted battles do a lot of that stuff. You clearly see the crit is 0 and why are they critting? Like, you clearly see the hit percentage is 100. Why did they miss? He doesn't matter. He's already removed from the battle. And what's stupid? This ghost. This ghost getting in our way. Like, you know, he probably should have been afraid to walk into that suspicious room there. Fear probably would have helped him there. Come on, babies. This ain't the time, no place, Ghost, okay? We actually are trying something a little new with the lighting here, but it's, yeah, we're gonna do something different next time. You led us fearlessly, strategically, and flawlessly. Looks like I have to read this because the ghost decided to show up in this seismic, in this plot moment, most seismic. Forna and Lodge had a god, and we brought them to the brink. The battles came and went. No matter what, I came back alive. Yeah, no. As far as we're concerned, you didn't. That's not some struggle for light. That's the light you shined upon us. I believe you. I believe in you more than any god still do. That won't ever change. I'm alive, and as long as that's true, I'll stand beside your ass. You really grown, huh? Yeah, I've been lifting heavy in the gym and eating enough. Yeah, I should grow. Was it truly my light? I've lost the right to believe in anything, much less myself. Yet there must be some logic, everything that came back before. A meaning. Will I reach so far again? Right, she's strong enough to save me from my destiny? Fuck no. Maybe a world worth fighting for. As always, you know, Ignorers have gotten way ahead of us. Let's get up and go. Take station in the nearest venue they can find, the arena. We're gonna guess that he might die. You couldn't help but notice that, like, that one mage girl, that purple hair, she's quite dead herself. We don't expect to see her again. And guessing that she's taking the items with her to wherever it is she's going. I think you did everything, but really there's plenty of nights you take the orders I give. There's a die for you. Oh yeah, those two. Those two. No, you don't get it. It's my damn pride. Okay, well that sounds like a you problem. You should stop being, pride is a vice in most cultures. For good reason. I was supposed to die, but all I wanted was power. The power. We'll use that to our advantage. Blinding the threats that hounded us tirelessly. I had influence connections at the time of used makeup. Yet I could not see what's happening under your own damn nose. You also talk too much. Oh, I've seen a lot of this before, and I met these people. I was concerned myself with Sarah since it was easy. I don't need to read this anymore. The ghost seems to have dissipated like smoke in the wind for now. That's what ghosts do. Hey, in the wind, you damn. Ashes and diamonds. Here we go. Suppose we should have a eulogy for the Edison crew. Why does an arena have a bedroom? This seems not wrong. Edison crew, the better crew between the two. I had a feeling that Octavia could have 1V'd all those mages with her bow and her weapon triangle advantage at her speed and her high resistance. Yeah, but what, they got Reaver weapon? Yeah, okay, shut up. We get it. The better crew, as we said before. Despite losing those two, they lost Uzi and they lost the Big E there. Fine. It ain't going to be easy. We were greatly looking forward to, or mostly, we are toasting two things here. We are pouring it out for two things here. One, they were the better crew. This is going to be a tougher road for us ahead. We are pouring out liquor for dashed hopes that no converging paths for us. No, looking forward to that this whole time. Did not get it. And B, this game is going to last way too damn long. Because we're going to go back and do it the other way. That's going to happen. The other tragic part of that is, of course, it prolongs the Swords and Peace experience, which we would not wish on our opposition. We would not wish that on any ne'er-do-well. We would not wish that on our ops. We would not wish that on our rivals. Little Eddie crew, one for you. One for me. Days later, okay. While you were just asleep for 10 days, the world completely went to hell. That's a funny thing to say because you're going to get some of those dragon teeth now, aren't you? Oh, she's back. She speaks English. How about that? Did she learn English in 10 days? Man, what a What a talent she's got. $300 old, that's it. Yeah, I was there. That didn't happen. It's never a good idea in a Fire Emblem ROM hack. Never a good idea with Fire Emblem ROM hacks to say start from the beginning, you know. You're going to get something very self-indulgent. You're going to get something that is inspired by, and if not, an attempt to recruit people into the Church of Scientology. Watch out for that, people. We slowly learned each other. Okay, that was cute. Hi, leaders and commanders. This is the Andrew Benintendo group. That's what they should call it. We think it's a very fitting title. Who the fuck is you? I like how they made a peak error. Okay, it's P-E-E-K is what they're looking for. Peak. You know, gotta get a peak. P-E-A-K is like peak, like my bicep peak. It looks great. If you feign such melancholy, okay, this guy's got some Tristan in him, that's for sure. It's not typically a good idea to have Tristan in you. Yeah, probably. We'll crack that shell one day, huh? Lesser dark, okay, cool. A good strong man with, okay, that's cute. Is he would lead the other strong men in manual labor. That's okay. Fine. Someone's got to do it. The laborers probably have those three groups within them. Would surprise nobody if they had such an organization. Okay. So, hey, we just yawned too. Great minds think alike. We're still not too sure about you, Devil. A theorem so potent it needs its both to work. Okay. Follow me into the new dawn. I like how she just does it. Just 1 second later. Okay, oh. They are. That wasn't us. That was just them speaking one thought bubble after another. Said this hack writer really does think they are on par. Their writing is on par with like Tolkien or some shit, don't they? Okay. Here come the dragons. Here come the dragons. Mule Dragon speaks to us from YouTube. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. This is just way too much. This looks like you just happened to arrive at the game's pivotal plot point. So, great time if this is your first time around here, baby. Great time. Or terrible time. We've been largely glazing over the plot. It's been bogged down by very, very not very good gameplay here. Is there going to be a point anytime soon? Like we said before, it's a very self-indulgent plot here. One unit is God, one unit is the devil. And apparently the devil is on our side. It reads like some edgy Reddit atheists. You know, they have that 14-year-old energy, but they're probably 40. This plot reads like kind of like that. I didn't say it was good. We're thinking it winds up to something. This is how it got to be. It isn't. I mean, it's probably still not worth reading, but we'll get to it anyways. We have a feeling it's winding down. That's how a god was born. Okay, this sentence doesn't make much sense. All right. Because a force that permeates life. Okay. Also functions as a man. Okay, that's cute. And keep space of a man. Okay, we need a quick concentrated boost. We don't mind quick concentrated boosts, that's for sure. Because I have found a way to bring people back to life. All right. Okay, so this here, they're explaining that much of our opposition over the course of the game have been reanimated enemies. Game has made a big fuss about that. So this explains she is the originator of them. They've been her doing. We've been suspecting this for a long time, but yes. It is a grim cause. Okay, yeah. Without magic supporting a body, it may live for all of eternity. Humanity will reach a new dawn. That's what they were going for, getting a new dawn. That's what it sounds like. Those are the words of a mad person. I am a person of great certainty. Oh, she went from blue to red, baby. She went from blue to red. Hi, Henge. That's the first time we've seen Henge there. And there is... Who's this? Is this Marissa? Like, whose face is this? We recognize it. Oh, these are like the gods here. These are like the gods. And we have not seen Gavin yet. We ought to pay to club and show them gold. Okay, that's a... How convenient that he would just happen to pop up there. Hecate looked like it was okay. You know, they look to create an army of warriors. Okay, yeah. I met this guy. We don't think we've seen this name before, but okay. And then I think I've seen that name. These are my fangs. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, these are the teeth. These are the teeth we're talking about. Yeah, so we're going to be taking out her teeth. Taking out... What's her name? We already forgot her name. She has kind of a plain name. We're going to be using her teeth to ascend. Oh, okay. Did he, though? Did you? You know, it's like press X to doubt. That's the meme we're putting on screen now. Yeah. Okay, that's more within the realm of believability. Helena, that's her name. You gotta remember there's a My Chemical Romance song. She was probably inspired by that. She colored her hair purple as fans of said group are stereotypically want to do. No, you're not. Now one day I will kill. So she's got to be the one to kill. Gotcha. She's got to be the one to deliver the kill. Oh, well, okay, I was right to that. Okay, my efforts have been a waste. Yes, they have. The fool's errand to begin. The fangs were even more prevalent. Her scales are about... Okay, yeah, gotcha. So, like I said, half of those words don't need to be there. I peace and peace was lost. This is a strange sentence. I felt hopeless. Okay, I gambled it all. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, that always works. That always works. Appealing to humanity, that always works. Okay, like 3/4 of these questions don't need to be there for those who wish to write the game in the future. This is an incredibly dated way of telling a story with this medium. Ideals and dreams manifest, okay. I thought it was dark magic was about rationality, you know, about facts, about science. Ah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'd give it all my... Okay, sure. Final attack was influenced by my desire to end her. Okay, sure. We shared a similar fate in Umbra. Okay, Purgatory, yeah, there's another Christian reference. Why wouldn't there be? Okay, cool. That's nice. Weak and my magic was lacking. Yeah, okay. This is... that's to be expected. Okay, then you rounded the ship. Okay, this is... I couldn't speak there. You couldn't do it. Okay, yeah. You'll pick it up. And you somehow picked it up in 7 days here, but you couldn't do so sooner. We find that. Anyway, a severe weakness in the epic plot. This is the other problem with trying to make epic plots, is that the slightest weakness in them becomes exponentially greater therein. It's why you should... Less is more. It's a little hard for an egotistical writer to get their minds around that fact, which we suspect whoever wrote this is not lacking in that department. Iconic state, yeah, that was infinite time for life bustling. Okay. Overlooked by, okay, sure, but one seemingly forged by humanity, one concern though. Okay, this is a terrible cutscene, as this game has been quite terrible. Books on Fornal. Yeah, sure, okay. Far stronger, yeah, it's probably not enough. Last guy I killed thousands, yeah, that sounds like a very devilish thing to do. It was, what the hell were you thinking? But they were non-believers. Akadi's generals were lucky enough to survive, of course. Yeah, that's how convenient, again. They made up heaven and hell in their noble divinity. Okay, sure. Demonized and nothing. Okay, that's the Saren people, yeah. Good God, this cutscene is terrible. As has this game has been, but here we are. So she can easily exploit again. Yeah, where she was. Good Lord, this cutscene is terrible, as this whole game has been. Got the regional prison guards, third Nile. Okay, cool, yeah. We did see him hanging out in prison there, yeah. We saw him there. A buffoon. That's where I heard the commotion, okay. Since it was her, okay, yeah. This is how convenient, once again. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Father was killed, okay. How much longer is this going to be? So with all this talk about reanimation, can we use it on our units who've died? That'd be nice. He performed a requiem. Okay, there's losses and identify their downpour in my ability to withstand our cruel lonesomeness. Okay, yeah, sure. And stay in our new form. Gotcha, yeah. We can ill afford to wait, but you're going to make us wait by going through page after page of this complete nonsense. Not the world, so their story would be remembered. Okay. All lies for the sake of power. Yeah, sure. That's just, again, sounds like a very... It sounds like a very edgy Reddit atheist. Just to say like an edgy 40-year-old. The mentality of a 14-year-old who watched a few too many I fucking love science videos, and that was, they have just a surface level understanding of multiple fields of science. They'd be better off with none. She is unlikable, yeah, so you're not very likable either there, Millie. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. You did not score a high charisma roll. You know, your charisma lies in your power to get people to do stuff, okay? Your position of authority as well as your stats. Take 20 days at her level, we lost less time. Yeah, we've lost a lot of time in this cutscene, just so you know. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. So we're getting S-tier weapons, that sounds good, yeah. All it takes is your leadership at the helm. We like Edison's leadership better. It's able to pick out a better crew, get more from them. Strategies leave brother dead, yes they did. Okay, cool. How much longer is this going to be? Looks like not very much, but looks are often deceiving. Okay, here's where it happens. She's going to receive an ascension, or so it seems. Let's go ahead and do it. Good. I'm going to say we saw Carlisle over there get like +5s here. So that's something like we were expecting. That's something we were expecting, but okay. Okay, she's looking kind of, I'm not going to say she's looking like the Pope. She's looking more like an Orthodox Christian, somebody high up in that hierarchy looking. The dress is a little bit more like that. The colors are a little bit more like that. But they don't allow ladies over there. They're old school. Yes, we know. We saw that. Does she get 7 too? Cardinal. We believe that the highest level on the Orthodox is patriarch. That's actually their title. God damn! This thing won't stay on. Speaking of divine beings. So Niall is going to be leaving us. Okay, fine. We should not be surprised at that. Okay, yeah, you talk too damn much. That's not what you should be apologizing for. It is, but it's low on that list. Trust me on that one. Messy situation, try to make things faster. In the first turn of this map, any unit moves anywhere, they will automatically... Oh, okay. What you got here? We're guessing this is just for Helena. There are 2 songs playing at the same time. What the hell? Defeat boss. Let's see what we've got going here. Okay, cool. Don't we already have one of those? So let's see what time we got here. Yeah, we can mess around a little here. We can mess around, sure. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've already got most of the stuff. We've already bought most of this stuff, so we've had a chance to buy it. And again, we're going to be saving this because we got to believe that future opportunities will arise for us to use this. Better opportunities with which to use that. Okay, there we go. There's only one song playing now. Cool. Okay. Even she ascends. Isn't that cute? Okay. She went from being the green unit to end all green units to sneaking her way onto the team. And now she's going to outlive other better units who have fallen, like, say, Perseus. Try to sell that dragon tooth. Yeah, I know you can't do it. So let's go check out here. Hold on. Summoner. That's interesting. You summon little buggers? You're summoning little buggers here on us? Okay, cool. There's Milla's battle sprite for those who celebrate. Okay, we can look at here. We can look at here. See who's ready for an ascension. You look like you are. Mostly looking for numbers that are low here. We can get you one more. We can get you... Yeah, definitely going to get you at least one more. All right, let's see the item situation here. Oh. It seems as though every item held, that most every item held by the old crew is now with us. We just got to make sure that's the case. Because this number got way higher. We noticed that for most of the game, this number was prohibitively below that one. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's... Most of them are in our inventory. Unlike when most units die, their items simply are lost. Yep, that's Little E's spear, all right. They're simply lost in the ether. Okay, so does the Dragon Tooth need to be... Does any unit, when they move, do they got this? Gotta believe that's yours. And what does it do, by the way? What's it do? Magic plus 5. Yeah, that's going to really... I mean, you're already rather skilled in that department. Why have you been holding this the whole time? You don't need another one of those. Do we have an Excalibur here for ourselves? We don't. Somehow we're not surprised, though. We thought one of those had fallen into our possession. Not sure we need to worry too much about items, but we're going to see what we can do about that anyways. Runefeller, Radiant Shine. You've already got what you need. Maybe Runefeller. I don't know. Yeah, but that's okay, I guess. We're just not thrilled about the option. Laurel. Bro. Laurel could use some specialized lances. Another one. That's really what she needs to do to get good. And she can't use any of them. That's a... She continues to be underwhelming. Or specialized swords, that's what she needs. Like a Zanny is good in her hands. Not that, you fucking idiot. There you go. Can you use the Shamshir? Huh. It appears as though that was taken to the grave by, what's-her-face, by Felicity. She has taken that to the grave with her. Fine. But hey, you got some daggers to throw. That's kind of cool. We don't think that you're the best one for that, but you're going to take it anyways. And then there's you. Yeah, you can use that. What kind of a staffs are you taking? What are these you taking? Brave Lance, Killer Lance. Why don't you take this? We think you're going to do well with that. And take this, too, while you're at it. Just, I have a feeling that you should also have specialized weapons. It's a good thing for you to have. Alright. Well, let's fart around for just a little bit of time. We're not going to push this. We're not going to get too far. We're just going to see how this goes. Okay, there are 3 ruin spots on this map. You have to wait for a 1 for 2 turns, they'll get an important and special item. Okay. This looks like a ruin spot. Yeah, okay, this looks like a ruin spot. That sounds like a good thing to do. Cool. All right, let's just move with the unit here. Let's move with Fabian. He'll be our first trial here. Okay. So the ascensions are forced here. Cool, fine. We can't back out of it. Well, go with this. Oh, and there's no fun animation there, is it? How unfortunate. We don't get to see his gains there. That's also unfortunate, too. Okay. High Magus, Grand Sage. You're Grand Sage all the way. Boom. Hell yeah. Look at her. Too good. Too good over here. Let's send you this. Oh crap, we're talking to everybody. You're a popular one, aren't you? High Magus or Vagabond? Oh, which one are you? Are you, hold on, I'm not interested in doing either one of these. Who are you, Quinn? Yeah, you've got to be Quinn. Vagabond. Sure. Gurley is going to talk to you. Special? Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Okay, just seeing what's out here for ourselves, yeah. Seal's attack and Seal's magic. Okay, that's kind of cool. I guess you can support. Can you support him? You can talk to him. Can this be decided every time? Fine. Okay, this is kind of cool. Willow has survived. She's a popular one. So do we. I see. If anything, quick and spontaneous is almost the opposite of the spectacle. The spectacle is where you draw things out. Is where you don't, to quote one Will Smith, one of the finer figures of all of culture. You can't speed through 2 miles an hour so everybody sees you. She's not young. Sure. That's what you're going to be. Okay, cool. I scored. Brand Warrior all the way, baby. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Just going to see, we're going to be starting this again next stream. High Arbiters or Trickster? The hell is a High Arbiters? Varys, are you the trickster or are you a something else? You're probably a whisper. Yeah, go with whisper. Duolingo, we think you know what to duo here. Baron? Nah, Marshall. You're all about that Marshall life. Straight up Marshall, baby. Straight up Marshall. Grand Paladin or Baron? I mean, yeah, like neither. Oh, and I love it how just one away from being able to use a steel bow there. All right, talk to Tristan and see how this leads us. Sup, dude? Okay. Dark Rider or Master Knight? Dark Rider it is for her. Okay, a little bit tepid with those numbers, but fine. It looks like that's the better option for her. Master Knight we do find a little bit intriguing. And we'll make you Master Knight. It's probably not a good idea. In fact, it looks rather terrible on you, but fine. Wonder if she should have been Master Knight. Well, Trista or Laurel would be terrible as everything. Sup, girl? You're squishy, vulnerable, and risky. Damn right she is. Although she's not all that squishy. You see, her problem isn't that she's squishy, it's that she's... When she gets damaged, she can't take a lot of it. When she does feel pain, she doesn't have the highest tolerance for that. So it's like the reciprocal of squishy. And then there's Xena here. Aerial Divinity, let's go with that one, sure. Could end it here. We could keep going here, but we're gonna test some more things out. Wonder what kind of more new units we're gonna get. A good chance we don't get any, considering as though they'll need to be, ascended to this level as well. Scored at 61 HP. Okay. Looking pretty good here, looking pretty good. This is probably what he's going to go with at the end. Probably what he's going to go with in the end. Alright. Actually, you make for a pretty good aerial divinity. I'm going to say that right now. Maybe you're a better Master Knight. Master Knight is you, is it not? Yes, it is. You are a Master Knight. Who would be the Master Knight if we have any? Probably nobody. Like a Grand Paladin or a Baron. Baron's supposed to be able to use magic. And then there's you, High Magus, Dark Defiler. You're pretty cool. Alright. We are going to end this for now. Many thanks for coming and many thanks for hanging, everybody. Good to see everybody here. We shall continue this in a few days. Our strident march forward will begin anew then. Until then, let's go see where we should continue the party for our Twitch viewers here. Let's go check that out. Who are we dropping into today? To whom do we visit here? Okay. So Luch the Ghost is playing. Oh wait, hold on. They just ended. They're just ending. Never mind. I'm gonna say Luch the Ghost is playing that game, but they look like that they're ending now. There's ending messages on the screen there. Okay, cool. Okay. We'll go check out Solo Man. Actually, wait a sec. Yeah, we'll check out Solo Man. He's playing Fire Emblem. He's playing Hag and White. It's a little bit of a better hack than this one. So we're going to see how that goes. I see a Begonia on screen. I saw a Fiat on screen. And until I pass the next cross, everybody keep chasing that burning horizon.
This is not a good map. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Thanks for the raid, man.
Not a good map. Paste Begonia. Oh, Fazang. Fazang. Fazang top.
What's the fucking
greatest Chad. And Chattiest Chad. Chattiest Chad and fucking.
Chattiest Chad in FE Romhack history.
10 out of...
I've seen better, man.
10 out of 10 Jaw. That
I've
Jaw.
seen better, brother.
That Jaw can. That's on his cut
I think
steel.
Julian Crescent has Fazang beat, brother.
And then Jaw can cut steel.